Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Connor, here with my father,
Kevin.
Real exciting day. We've been waiting for this for a while. Well, I guess not that long.
Not that long. No.
I'm making it very dramatic. We did the last Sam Fender reaction, like a few months ago?
A few months ago, yeah.
So we're new to Sam Fender, but as soon as the album was announced, we've been anticipating it since.
Yes.
We've been very excited. We really connected with that record.
Really connected with Sam. I think he's absolute.
That's one of my favorite records we've covered in a long time. We posted a clip of our reaction to Spit of You.
Yeah. Spit of You, yeah.
And Sam left a comment. He left a comment on the last video, actually, the video we did.
Did he?
Covering, yes, he commented on the video covering 17 Going Under. So, Sam, if you're watching, hello. We're very excited.
Excited for this.
Feel free to leave another comment. It was a really fun kind of bonding experience with that record. I know every record we do together is, but that one just felt special. I don't know why. I think maybe the lyrical content.
I think the lyrical content, the way that you can, the heart and soul in Sam is just, you can feel it. Like you can really, it just comes out of him, right? I'm really hoping for a lyrical journey here today that's gonna fuck me up,
like emotionally.
Yeah. You know what? Sam did that, the single, 17 Going Under, right?
Yeah, I mean, he made you emotional on
Spit of You.
Spit of You. Yeah, he hit some of your heartstrings. Pulled on him.
Yanked on him.
Yanked on him. He
ripped them out.
He yanked you hard on that video. So let's see how he does here. And I'm really curious and really excited to get into this record. Track number 1, People Watching. Nice and upbeat.
Yeah, I can't wait till his voice comes in.
This is already like an anthem, I think.
Yeah. His voice is just killer, right? Wow.
Yeah, this is good.
Oh, those toms. I tell you, Sam's becoming one of my favorites. Like right now, like it's crazy. I've never heard of him. Oh yeah, fucking got lost already. Fuck, he fucked me up and like.
I did that second verse.
Yeah. See the way he professes that.
Yeah.
Look at the balance of power between all the instruments, man. It's
perfectly
fucking mixed so well. Holy fuck, that was great. Wow.
Sam.
You asshole. You got me in the first fucking...
Crying in the first song.
Was the second verse?
I think it was the second verse. Yeah.
You know who that was, right?
Yeah.
That was your grandmother.
That's exactly who I thought of.
Nona, yeah.
I thought of... That's what was making me emotional.
I came back home after 7 years wide awake, tracing tracks of her tears, cornered the nurse to get the gist of it. I promised her I'd get her out of the care home. The place was fallen to bits, understaffed and overruled by callous hands. The poor nurse was around the clock, and the beauty of youth had left my breaking heart. But it wasn't hard when you love someone. Oh, I stayed all night till you left this life, because that's just love.
You remember how many times we sat with Nona, like at the
care home,
like you know, the one that she passed at, like we were, that was love. We just, it was chaotic there, and it wasn't good. And I had a, I hoped one day we would get her out of there. Like, I knew it wasn't realistic, but I still had a little bit of hope that, like, one day we'd be able to I don't know, get her to live with us or something like that.
I'm going to tell the story here, but I used to go after work, and I was, had my suit and tie on still from work, and I'd bring nail clippers because no one was cutting her toenails back then. And there was this day I rolled her outside of the care home, and then it was sunny out, and I already had like 2 beers in me. And I'm like, I'm going to do your nails. So I roll her outside, and so I have her foot like this, and I clip it, and fucking toenail goes straight up and lands right here. And she had the fucking
biggest laugh,
the best fucking laugh ever. And I'm like, whoa, it's nasty. Do you remember when Mom went to Toronto, and I and your sister went over there, and I brought 2 large cans of Carlsberg.
Yeah, and you gave her one?
But she grabbed one from me, a 500 ml, and she grabbed it, literally guzzled the whole thing down.
Like, the nurse was upset, right?
She was so pissed at me, and I'm like, I didn't do it. And
she grabbed it herself.
She grabbed it herself from me and went, and a full Carlsberg, ice cold, and I'm like, holy shit, you can guzzle. Can I read this, though? I just want to read this part, because this is Sam's. He said this is what it is. People watching is about somebody that was like a surrogate mother to me and passed away last November. I was by her side at the end, slept on the chair next to her. It's about what was going through my head to and from that place. So that's the going back and forth. People watching. People watching, right?
Fuck, I already want to give it another listen.
Yeah.
But let's keep going.
Yeah.
Track number 2, Nostalgia's Lie. You ready?
Yeah. No, I need tissue. Nice. Summer of 69, sound, eh?
Yeah.
I love that this is happening right now. Like these big anthems, and like I got shivers just listening to that guitar come in my left ear.
Bass line. You hear that?
Yeah. Nice, darling. Great mix, eh?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
These streets break my heart. There's pain unfurling and desperate yearning for all my friends who died.
Great line. Beautiful harmonies, too.
Yeah. This album's giving me like a weird feeling of comfort. I don't know if you're getting that.
I am, yeah.
It's almost like he's telling you some bad news, but giving you a hug.
Yes. We're getting a bell in there too.
Beautiful.
Wow, I love the chorus so much, because what is this place? You take me back to somewhere, darling, where I feel safe, down the violet path and the oak tree hollow. I love the spinning and laughing. I love the spinning and laughing.
The vivid imagery.
Yeah, and was it ever what I thought it truly was? To me, when I look back at when I look back at times, like, was it like it's nostalgia's lie?
Yeah.
I look back at those times, and was it really the way I look back on it?
You look back at stuff and you forget all the shit.
You know what? That's exactly.
You only remember the good stuff.
Yeah, and then you hear that from other generations. Like, my mom is always, I love my mom so much, but when she says, oh, the good old days in the 50s, and I'm like, yeah, no, there was some nasty shit happening.
Yeah, the 50s weren't too great.
Yeah, it wasn't, so, but you know what reminded me of you? It was like this one here. These streets break my heart. There's pain unfurling and desperate yearning for all my friends who are gone. Those were the times where we all had nothing. But most of my friends are still against it. For all we've gained, there's something lost. And I think about you, because I'm getting older now, and you're seeing the life's changes, right? You're seeing where
I've got a friend getting married.
I've
got everyone's kind of in their own place in life. You went through it, you said. This is one thing that you warned me about, and I was like, I don't think it will happen to my friend group. We're so tight.
Yeah, no.
And you were like, no, I don't know.
Yeah, 25, 24, 23, 26, 28.
Just the mid-20s.
Yeah, it just starts. Everybody starts to separate, and you're starting to see it now, right?
Yeah, I had a lot of stuff going on. All my friends, we were trying to get through high school, and we were all struggling. But when we hang out now and we look back at that, nostalgia, there's definitely some lying that we do. Like, we don't think back about all the my friends being depressed, or us, going through a lot of anxiety and all this stuff. Like, we just think about the good times.
Yeah.
Track number 3, Chin Up.
I'm rising up with the sun. No time to victimize myself. 2 steps, I'm walking to the rhythm of it. Sometimes it's healthy you to wallow in it. I'm passing
Nice. Great line. 28 still sucking my thumb. Fucking great.
Another great chorus.
Great. I love the use of the acoustics. Like it.
It's got a real good groove to it.
It's really good groove, man.
Like, I'm moving back and forth.
Fucking right. Woo!
Okay, we're 3 for 3.
Hey, man, that is one fuck of a catchy chorus.
Yeah.
Just that.
I could see that.
I'm dancing to the rhythm of it.
I could see that at the concert going crazy.
Yeah.
Well, every song so far, like especially the opening track, people watching, like I feel like he's gonna close with that, or at least maybe before pre encore. I don't know if he does encores, but like I could see that being the last one before the encore.
I don't know. He might do hypersonic missiles somewhere at the end, right?
I haven't listened to anything off that yet.
Yeah.
We'll still do that. So
I know the single off of that. I've heard that, right?
And it's a big catchy one.
It's it's fantastic, right?
Well, I could definitely see this towards the end of a set, though. People watching, but Chin Up is like, I feel like I could hear that like early in the concert to get the energy going. Really good song, really fun, really groovy.
Great. You know what? You took my there. I'm not going to say anything, but
I stole the words out of your mouth.
You stole the words out of my mouth. Yeah, it's the jangle, the way. I
know. I was just moving back and forth the whole time.
And his vocal pattern just was like fucking. I love this guy. I love you. That's all I'm gonna say.
Track number 4, Wild Long Lie.
As he rails one again and turns to me and says, I'm Martin Boris and you're in full police gear tonight. Everybody I've ever known wants it like.
Oh my God, he had a couple parts there. He sounded like Paolo Nutini to me in his phrasing.
Back to the bathroom, back to the call for another wild long ride.
You notice what an impact those left-handed keys on the piano make? It's always like boom. Wait till those pianos come in on the left side. The deep
love
notes.
this picking though.
Yeah. You know what? There's so much good stuff happening musically that I sort of taking them for granted right now.
Yeah.
That it's there because it's like that.
I think I need to leave this town.
Those muted drums a little bit.
I see instrumental. You think we're gonna get sexy phone?
I hope so.
Oh no! Great! Bloop, bloop, bloop. There we go. There we go. I love the way the producers have kept the saxophone in the mix.
Yeah. It's not separated.
It's not separated. It adds this great swell of great horns. Wow, I'm jumping out of the gun and saying this right now, and I'm gonna throw all my honesty at this. Mm-hmm. For me, that was just like me, a grower, not a shower. I thought
Yeah, no.
No, I really thought it was like I thought it was struggling along for me, and it was like, okay, I'm liking it. Love the acoustic. I love it. It was struggling. It was just like, okay.
But once those breaks kind of came
You know what?
in,
The fucking bridge.
Yeah.
Then the instrumental break, and when we came back to that chorus, that instrumental break, and when we came back to that chorus, all that was just, you realized that where the payoff was.
I think the pacing of that song, like that's one word I'll use, was just pacing. It was perfectly paced, and then you get to that guitar solo, and then you get to the
and all everything that was going on in that guitar solo, in the mix, and then you went into this crazy world. I cannot tell you how they made the decision on those
saxophones.
No, on the I need to leave this town.
Mm-hmm,
I need to leave this town. Then you're waiting.
Long break.
Yeah, hey, what are we doing here?
You could have got another cup of tea or something.
Yes, but it was so cool leaving that space, right?
Yeah. Track number 6, Arm's Length. If I remember correctly, I think we did this on Patreon.
Oh, I think so.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
The Kurt Weill.
Yeah, it sounds like Kurt Weill. Yeah.
Oh, which you talked about.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that after the...
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Let's talk about that after the song.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have to know me inside out?
Yeah, this one's catchy as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, blazing fun, oh, fuck, it's kinda going my way.
I don't listen. You said it earlier. This album's making me want to have a beer and hug some strangers.
Yeah, right?
And at a concert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to, send love to everybody.
Yeah. That chugging though, man, straight.
Yeah. I didn't even notice that until you pointed it out. I'm so focused on everything else.
Yeah.
Looking like you're out of hell to have a good time.
That. You hear the stroke of the acoustic to bring us to time? Bring. Woo!
You have to know me.
Wow, I got to right. Kudos to the drummer for playing for the song.
So, sorry.
I was gonna say I would have shit all over that drum wise.
You would have not been able to do that.
No, I would not have controlled myself.
You would have went all over.
Oh, the drill you have to know. No, I would literally be doing tom shots. So on the
yeah. Speaking on the album, you told me, so it hasn't been fact checked by me. So if this is wrong, it's on him. You said this album was produced by War on Drugs?
Well, you can look at the credit, and his name is, he's the guitar player. And he's
not the whole band.
Not the whole band. Adam G.
Yeah, let me see. Marcus Draves?
Yes, that's who it is, yeah.
He has credits with Arcade Fire, Bjork, Brian Eno, Coldplay, and then, Adam from the War on Drugs. Which I'm curious about that Kurt Weill line. Is there anything on Genius that clicks on it? Because I'm a big fan of Kurt Weill's solo music. I think he's coming to Vancouver.
No, it doesn't come up at all.
Kurt Weill, I absolutely love that guy.
You have a couple of Kurt's.
I've got a bunch of his records, yeah. Track number 6, Crumbling Empire. Love the piano chords.
I was just going to say, they're so nice.
Road like the surface of the moon. A Detroit neighborhood left to ruin. Under the
God,
bridge they shiver.
The shaking between the picking?
Yeah.
One for me,
That and that?
one for the dead end. I'm not preaching, I'm just talking. I don't wear the shoes I used to walk in.
Great
What a line.
Yeah.
Can't help thinking where to take me.
This is so Springsteen.
My old man worked on the rail yard, getting us straight on the electrical board. Mother delivered most of the kids in this town. My stepdad drove in a tank for the crowd.
Wow, it's great.
25 years on crack and dough, bagging the painful synthetic coke.
You know, Sam picks lyrics that really hit people. You know what I mean? Like that second verse there about the kid that they threw him out 25 years on crack and dope.
Yeah.
Crumbling Empire was absolutely awesome. I loved it so much. I love that he says, I'm not preaching, I'm just talking.
In the shoes
yeah,
line.
I don't wear the shoes I used to walk in.
Yeah, you know, and that's such a every lyric here you could spend fucking 20 minutes talking about, probably more, but like I don't wear the shoes I used to walk in is such an interesting line, because that's a quote used often, like, walk 100 miles in somebody's shoes before you judge them. And then, he's saying, I don't walk in the shoes that I used to walk in.
Yeah.
So, if someone were to walk 100 miles in those shoes, it's like maybe his view is completely different at this point in life.
Yeah. This is the last time I'm going to bring up Springsteen, but the verse number 2 is just is what why I fell in love with Bruce Springsteen's lyrics. It was just like, when they shut down the steel mills in Pittsburgh, and when he's writing about the blue collar workers, and then when my old man worked on the railroad getting his trade in electrical board, it got privatized, the work degraded in this crumbling empire. His mom was obviously a nurse, maybe I forget what where people help babies. My mother delivered most of the kids in this town, and my stepdad drove a tank for the Crown, so he was obviously in the war.
Yeah,
right. They left him homeless down and out in a crumbling empire.
Yeah.
Right. So it really is sort of like, if you look at Born in the USA, the song, where his brother goes off to Vietnam fighting the Viet Cong, he comes back and nobody gives a shit about him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's, you can always point out some similarities with Bruce.
And I don't mean that in any way. I think
that's definitely a high praise. Track number 7, a little bit closer.
Well, you're getting closer. I'm not allowed to touch you.
No, I know, but
the Lola video, I think it was.
You always do something with the titles, so I figued I'd give it a try.
Yeah.
You didn't even catch on.
No, I was just like, why are you getting? Are you trying to sniff me? I did shower last week.
Okay, that's cool.
Look at that. Wow.
That bass.
It's great. It's hot.
Come on, let's get out your frozen state. You started to look like old cedar, but when the rapture comes, if this is a sin, I'll burn with everybody that I know.
That was out there. Oh, that one, you know what? This is one I'm going to really have to dissect more.
Lyrically?
It's definitely about the religion, right?
Yeah.
The whole chorus here, this one, the long chorus, right?
Where he barely took a breath.
Yeah, I was lost in their sermons and lies at God camp, trying to pray the gay away. Something was shook in me, a birth of a new foundation that gets me a little closer to it. I can't live under the notion that there's no reason at all for this beauty emotion. And then that part, and then what is God, what is God, what is God? And lots of interesting lyrics at the beginning now. I just realized that, come on, lift your head, get out of the frozen state. You're starting to look like Otzi now. That's that frozen person from way back then that they found. Remember the frozen?
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
In history. Yeah, frozen in history, yeah. Come on, wake the dead. Show me you walk on water, and I'll get a little bit closer to it. So it's like, prove it to me, right?
Yeah. No, that makes sense. That's one that I'm definitely going to go back to, because I didn't have a problem with Crumbling Empire or Chin Up or anything catching the lyrics, but I thought this one was going a little...
It was a high pace.
A little, faster pace. Track number 8, Rein Me In.
Listen to that bass. He's walking everywhere.
Now let go of everything I ever heard, 'cause I couldn't give the love you deserve.
This is a fucking beautifully polished album.
Yeah.
Please don't rein me in. Don't rein
Another really groovy one.
Yeah. That's that fucking hats, eh?
Yeah.
Please don't rein me in. Sometimes it's easier to throw away love.
Love his voice on this one.
It's so good, isn't it?
Instead of accepting its defeat.
See the ooze? Watch these ooze. They're mixed so perfect. Watch.
Please don't rein me
They're right, yeah.
in. Telling everybody but you how much I fucked it up.
Fuck, he can sing. Wow. The swing on this is great, eh?
Oh, amazing.
Oh, we're ending it like the way we started it.
Yeah.
I swear I heard banjo in there.
It had a little bit of a twang
Yeah.
feeling. I don't know. This has got to make you so happy listening to a record like this in 2025.
Oh,
I feel like this is
man.
like so up your like
It's crazy. This is up my alley.
and like I was gonna say up your ass. No, it's just like I feel like this is like stuff that you kind of grew up on, but like better
It
in
is,
a way.
yes.
like it's like
No,
the
it's
mature, polished version of stuff that you grew up on.
For sure. Yeah, no doubt. It is definitely new and improved. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of stuff I listened to growing up. And
Like you
there's-
love Bryan Adams, like that's one of your favorite artists.
Yeah,
but like lyrically, he was not the strongest.
Lyrically-
sometimes there's some songs.
Well, you know what? I love Brian to death, and I still listen. I still watch him from Royal Albert Hall.
Yeah.
The recent one he just did live from concert and stuff like that. But like you said, lyrically, there was just a little bit of cheese there that didn't sit well with my stomach. Right? I'm
Yeah.
lactose intolerant, but
no, there's some cheesiness. He had some highlights. Like, Into the Fire.
the Into the Fire
There
album
some
was
real good
I love that album. That was
writing.
such a strong album, right?
But you look at Reckless, it's like
Well, Reckless for the time was fucking great. It was Anthem, Summer
just
'69.
fun. Well, that's the thing with Sam Fender though. When
Yeah.
I'm comparing them because these are like anthems. And
Yeah,
they're and they're fun and they're great to listen to, but they pack a punch lyrically.
Yes.
Which I feel
Yeah,
like some of the stuff that you grew up listening to didn't have that. It just kind of had the.
Well, it didn't get into the social commentary.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Brian tried to do that on Into the Fire
and
because Sting was doing it, Bono was doing it.
and it kind of flopped, didn't it? Like
It was his
one of his
lowest.
least-
It was his lowest selling album.
Yeah.
because he went into social commentary. He started talking about the Aboriginal people and everything going on in Canada, war.
And people didn't listen to it.
No, they just wanted this heart's on fire.
Yeah. Track number 9, TV Dinner. Since.
First since.
Path the size of you's eyes and teach them all to then despise. It is our way to make a king romanticize how they begin to much space.
This is different, eh?
Yeah.
I like it,
It's
though.
the most unique so far.
Yeah.
No one gets in but too much space.
I hope he continues this really that quick.
I could be for anything.
Fuck. Whoa.
They sing like grass-fed little cash cow. I cashed out, headed hellbound, and now they point and laugh.
Grass-fed little cash cow.
Yes.
Too much space.
That shuffle is sick.
Yeah.
That's the Rosanna shuffle.
It is,
Or the Purdy
yeah.
shuffle.
Am I up to this?
I love the use of that.
Am I up to this? You savvy, you came. No one gets in too much.
This is one of the coolest tracks he's done.
Wow. Seriously.
No one gets in too much space.
I don't feel like we're finished. We got to shoot.
Shoot our load.
Wicked, eh? That's great. Listen to that dude. Wow.
That's one of my favorites.
Fuck,
easily.
that makes me want to let's go out and get some Swanson TV dinners.
Hungry Man.
Yeah, hungry man. You know what? That blew me right out of the water.
Yeah, that's easily one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Off the record.
I know. I'm going to do a stupid thing here. I'm going to screenshot Genius. So I remember.
So you remember which song?
Yeah, I want to listen to that.
I feel like I'm not going to forget that song. Where does the word TV dinner come from? Can you enlighten me?
TV dinners came out in the 1950s, and it was to, the whole advertising campaign was to make it easier for housewives at home so that they had more time to do other things. And I don't even know.
Well, I'm just curious about the name itself. Like, why are they called TV dinners?
Well, because what you do is you take them and you would stick them in the oven or later in the microwave.
Yeah.
And then you'd sit with your TV tray. Everybody had TV trays back in the day.
I see. Is that the thing you give me when I was a kid when I was sick?
That's like a bed pan.
Oh, okay.
You're supposed to shit in that.
TV tray is what?
The TV tray is like it's okay. I'm sitting like this right now.
Yeah.
It sits out like this. It's just a tray this big, and it's on a stand with an X leg, and you put it here, and then you put your dinner on it with your drink, and everybody would sit there and watch TV.
Watch TV. Okay. Track number 10. Something Heavy. I like these chords already.
Yeah. Great. Like it.
We keep missing signals. We almost lost Julie on that hard dark night. She grabbed me by the arm, kissed me to the song. The anger that I carried like a rocky whole life.
You know what I gotta say? I'm wondering who has produced the last few tracks, because the drum quality has really gone through the roof.
Phenomenal.
Listen to that. Fucking ride cymbal.
Call me if you're down, help you come around. The kettle on a rolling boil until it's sorted
What a
out.
fucking
Everybody hears that.
beautiful.
Something heavy, showed up around the village with you again.
Another anthem.
I'm clapped out
Can I
on
say?
up and down us the name.
What was that specific line?
I just the bridge I really loved. It says, "I'm drinking for two," right?
Yeah.
Fucking drinking for two down in Arthur's bar. The place severely lost its charm. I'm working on the words that I would have said had you still been around. Oh my God, what's with the water in this town? So many people fallen victim to the dog. So call me if you're down. I'll help you come around. The kettle on a rolling boil until it's sorted out. So just keep, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Talk it over with a fucking cup of tea. I think I should preempt this one for you just a little bit, just because
I know a good amount about this one.
Or do you know the whole
About
story?
his grandparents.
And what happened?
I don't know what happened.
Okay.
I just know it's about his grandparents.
I think this will help you and help both of us go through it. It is a love song I wrote for my late grandparents when my grandmother was in a home. She had dementia, and my granddad went in there every day to visit her. He would tell her stories and try to coax her memory out of her and get her to remember things. They were always so fiercely proud of our family, so I wrote this song in honor of them, from the perspective of my granddad.
Track number 11. Remember My Name.
If I was wanting of any more, I'd be as greedy as those men on the hill. Remember the pride that we felt. You made me make my day. I'll tell you stories, kiss your face. Remember my name.
That was a tough line.
Wasn't a fun of Saint Peter on his gates,
What?
but by God I pray, but it's never the same without you. So you and me make my day, and I pray you'll remember my name.
Oh, Sam. Sam.
Why'd you have to end on that one, man?
Fucking dude.
That was a tough listen, that last track. Oh my God.
You know what? that was
a master.
That was a master class. That was a master class in vocals. First off,
vocals, storytelling,
simplicity of production.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That was absolutely that first line. The first verse killed me. Like it.
Oh, I know. And no, the second verse killed me too.
Oh, yeah,
talking about the grandkids and how that place is a home to him, but it's a council house. And then just the ending of, and then putting it all in perspective with the dementia and everything, and just humor me.
Yeah.
And remember my name.
Yeah. I'll tell you stories, kiss your face, and I'll pray that you'll remember my name.
Oh, and then talking about possibly meeting her in the afterlife.
And then I love the 11th Wark Avenue, something to behold. To them, it's just a council house. To me, it's a home.
Yeah. Sam, don't like you. I know I love you, but I'm upset that you
making your old man cry.
No, I had tears in that song.
Oh, okay, good. I thought it was Alone.
No, we both cried to that one.
That was fucking beautiful.
People watching, Dad, what do you have to say?
There was not 11. It was 11 tracks of perfection for me, and I mean that in all regards: vocals, production, using the synth in that one track.
And TV dinner.
TV dinners. I already forgot about TV dinners. I knew lots about them, but I already forgot what the name of the track was. But no, I can't tell you how much of a fan I am of him now. It's
in just a few months,
In just a few months,
this album I think is just gonna skyrocket. Because I think this album is gonna please the fans, but also like the critics and people that are unfamiliar with this stuff. I feel like it's a very good entry point. I just want to say I had a fantastic time this morning into afternoon. We started in the morning. It's early afternoon now. I hope you had a great time.
I did, and I have.
Seem to have
you know what? I think I went down I've gone down to 60 years of age from 70 because Sam has
given you.
Yeah, he's given me some youth and just hearing this type of music in 2025, like I've said, is not like it's like, oh my God, nobody could ever do it. I just didn't know if we'd come back to this type of production and
elevated.
Yeah. So it was beautiful album.
I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, most importantly. And if you haven't listened to the album, go check it out on your own so you don't hear us making weird noises and going, oh, that's nice. Oh, wow, that's great.
Or crying.
Yeah, or crying or moaning or whatever the hell we did in the episode.
Yeah.
Go listen to it on your own time. It's a phenomenal record. I'm going to go listen to it a few times myself right after we're done filming this. But go check it out on your own time and listen to it in its entirety. Take care, guys. We'll see you soon with some more album reactions and much love. Peace.